I think that the aspect of the Christian faith which maybe attracts me most, just in terms of the way people have lived, is the tradition of the desert fathers and the hermits and the people who lived in caves and forests and fled the world and went into the wilds to seek God. And there's something in there that firstly is very different from what we imagine religion or Christianity to be in the world today, which is very civilized and often apparently irrelevant, but also just connects us back to the kind of the roots of our spiritual traditions. And because I believe we're living in a spiritual void at the moment, we're flailing around looking for meaning. I think that we could do a lot worse than just go back to the stories of people who've done that before. Because if you want an optimistic message, collapsing civilizations is not a new thing. And people looking for spiritual meaning and flailing around in a spiritual void is not a new thing either. It's kind of a pretty eternal human problem. So in that sense, we're just where we've been many times before. So I think we can look back to the roots of our spiritual traditions and say, okay, well, what did our ancestors have to say about this? Because in one sense, we're living in a very different world from our ancestors, but in another sense, we're just as human. We do the same things, we have the same reactions, we have the same hearts. So I think we can look into the past, into some of these stories of these interesting, overlooked, wild people, and find some stories that will be relevant for us now. So I'm trying to tell those. I'm enjoying that, actually. It's a new departure, but it's good fun.